Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Using Bootstrap offline, locally, a comprehensive guide. This tutorial will guide you through setting up and using Bootstrap in your web projects without relying on a content delivery network, CDN. Working offline provides several advantages, including faster loading times, since files are served directly from your machine, more control over the specific versions you're using, and the ability to work on projects even without an internet connection. Prerequisites ***, a text editor, like VS Code, Sublime Text, Atom, Notepad++, etc. ***, a web browser, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. ***, basic HTML and CSS knowledge is helpful but not essential. Steps ***. 1. Download Bootstrap files ***. Go to the official Bootstrap website ***, visit https://getbootstrap.com/ https://getbootstrap.com. Navigate to the downloads page ***, click on the download button, usually found on the homepage or in the navigation menu. Choose the compiled CSS and JS option ** under the compiled CSS and JS section, click the download button. This will download a zipped file containing the pre-compiled and minified CSS, JavaScript, and fonts necessary for Bootstrap. You want the .zip file, not the source code. Unzip the downloaded file ** extract the contents of the downloaded .zip file, example Bootstrap 5.3.3 dist.zip, to a suitable location on your computer. This will create a folder usually named something like Bootstrap 5.3.3 dist. 2. Understanding the file structure ***. After unzipping, you'll find a folder structure similar to this. **CSS/directory * contains the Bootstrap CSS files. *Bootstrap.css, the full, unminified version of Bootstrap CSS. Useful for debugging or customizing. *Bootstrap.min/CSS, the minified version, optimized for performance, smaller file size. This is the one you'll usually use in production. *CSS.map files, source maps. These help you debug your CSS by mapping the minified CSS back to the original source code. They are used by browser developer tools. Bootstrap grid.css and Bootstrap reboot.css, these are separate CSS files offering just the grid system and reboot, normalize, stylings, respectively. You'll likely use the full Bootstrap.css or Bootstrap.min/CSS. *JS/directory * contains the Bootstrap JavaScript files, for interactive components like modals, drop-downs, and tooltips. *Bootstrap.js, the full, unminified version of Bootstrap JavaScript. *Bootstrap.min/JS, the minified version. Bootstrap.bundle.js, includes popper.js, a library required for some Bootstrap components, like tooltips and popovers. This is generally the recommended JS file to use. Bootstrap.bundle.min/JS, the minified version of the bundle. *JS.map files, source maps for the JavaScript. 3. Create your project folder and HTML file ***. 1. Create a new folder for your web project, example My Bootstrap project. 2. Move the Bootstrap 5.3.3 dist folder, or rename it to something simpler like Bootstrap, into your project folder. Your project structure should now look something like this. 3. Create an index.html file inside your My Bootstrap project folder. 4. Link Bootstrap CSS and JavaScript in your HTML***. Open your index.html file in your text editor and add the following code. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk link rel equals style sheet href equals bootstrap /css bootstrap.min/css. This line links the Bootstrap CSS file to your HTML document. Crucially, the href attribute must point to the correct relative path to the bootstrap.min/css file. Make sure the path matches the actual location of the file within your project structure. In this example, we are assuming that the Bootstrap folder is in the same directory as the index.html file. If Bootstrap was in a subdirectory called assets, then the path would be assets/bootstrap/css/bootstrap.min/css. Asterisk script src equals bootstrap/js/bootstrap.bundle.min/js/script. This line links the Bootstrap JavaScript file to your HTML document. Again, the src attribute must point to the correct relative path. The bootstrap.bundle.min/js file includes popper.js, which is required for some Bootstrap components like tooltips and popovers. This script tag is usually placed at the end of the body tag, just before the closing /body tag. This is because the browser will load the HTML first, and then load the JavaScript. This improves the perceived performance of the page. Asterisk div class equals container. This is a Bootstrap container class. It centers the content and provides responsive padding on different screen sizes. Asterisk button class equals btn primary click me /button. This is a Bootstrap button with the btn and btn primary classes, which gives it a primary color, usually blue, and Bootstrap's default button styling. 5. Open your HTML file in a browser ***. Save your index.html file and open it in your web browser, example by double-clicking the file or right-clicking and choosing Open with. 6. Verify Bootstrap is working ***. You should see the Hello, Bootstrap heading and a blue Click Me button with Bootstrap styling. If the button looks like a plain HTML button without any styling, or if the heading doesn't have Bootstrap's default font, it means Bootstrap is not being loaded correctly. Check the following. File paths double check that the file paths in the link and script tags are correct and that the files exist at those locations. Use your browser's developer tools, press F12, to inspect the console tab. Any errors related to CSS or JavaScript file loading will be displayed there. Typos make sure there are no typos in the file paths. Browser cache sometimes, your browser might be caching an older version of your CSS or JavaScript files. Try clearing your browser cache or using a hard refresh, usually Ctrl+Shift+R or CMD+Shift+R. 7. Using Bootstrap components and classes ***. Now that you have Bootstrap set up, you can start using its components and classes to build your website's layout and style. Here are some examples. Grid system. Bootstrap's grid system is a powerful tool for creating responsive layouts. You can use classes like row, colmd6, colsm12, etc., to define columns that automatically adjust their size based on the screen size. Navigation bar, navbar. Forms. Alerts. 8. Customizing Bootstrap, optional. While you can use Bootstrap's default styles directly, you'll often want to customize them to match your website's branding. There are several ways to do this. Override styles with custom CSS. Create a separate CSS file, example style.css, and link it after the Bootstrap CSS file in your HTML. This allows you to override Bootstrap styles with your own. In style.css, you can add your own CSS rules to change the appearance of Bootstrap components. Bootstrap theming, Sass. For more advanced customization, you can use Bootstrap Sass files. This allows you to modify Bootstrap's variables, colors, fonts, sizes, etc., and recompile the CSS. This requires some additional setup with the Sass compiler, but it offers the most flexibility. This approach is beyond the scope of this basic tutorial, but Bootstrap's documentation provides excellent resources for learning how to use Sass for theming. Important considerations. Keep Bootstrap updated. Regularly check for updates to Bootstrap and update your local files to take advantage of new features, bug fixes, and security patches. File paths. Double check your file paths to ensure they are correct. This is the most common cause of Bootstrap not working. JavaScript dependencies. Remember that some Bootstrap components, like tooltips and popovers, require popper.js. Using the bundle file simplifies this. If you choose to use bootstrap.minjs instead of bootstrap.bundle.minjs, you will need to include popper.js separately. Responsive design. Bootstrap is designed to be responsive, so test your website on different screen sizes to ensure it looks good on all devices. Use your browser's developer tools to simulate different devices. Bootstrap documentation. The official Bootstrap documentation, https://getbootstrap.com/docs/5.3/getting started introduction https://getbootstrap.com/docs/5.3/getting started introduction, is your best resource for learning about all of Bootstrap's components, classes, and options. Directory structure consistency. Always ensure consistency in your directory structure. Avoid moving files around after linking them in your HTML without updating the paths accordingly. By following these steps, you can successfully set up and use Bootstrap offline in your web development projects, providing you with a powerful and efficient way to create responsive and visually appealing websites. Remember to consult the Bootstrap documentation for more advanced features and customization options. Good luck.